Buddy the dog, what are you doing, pal? Ready to join us on our next adventure? Well, let's get started right after this. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Ross the Oliver Man. My poor old zero turn here is full of sadness. Will not run. Shut it off in this spot and she will not start again. So I was kind of thinking, by the way it was acting, that maybe it was grounding out and some safety features weren't working. So I bypassed some of those. No dice. I cut the wire that goes to ground out the coils. Still no go. You know, disconnected them, tried it, nothing. So now I'm thinking my trouble's in my carburetor. I took out the little doodad at the bottom and it goes up and down just fine. You know what I'm talking about. You will in a minute. But then I remembered that upstairs in my house, I had a brand new carburetor that I bought for this at some point. And so I think that I might as well slap this on there. It's getting fuel to the carburetor, but I'm guessing it's just not going any farther than that. It was kind of getting to the point where sometimes you have to crank and crank and crank it to get it to run. And so I'm thinking maybe that's part of our trouble. Now it's about 182 degrees today. And I'm really not looking forward to this. I hate working on lawnmowers. I hate it. Hate, hate, hate. I will never volunteer to work on somebody's lawnmower. I would much rather not do that thing. I got some that I change blades on and stuff for people, but I have to really like you in order to agree to work on your mower. So if you're one of those few, count yourself lucky, because lawnmowers are aggravating. I almost went to town and bought a different one. That's how aggravated I am at this. The grass is growing out of control, as it usually does during the fair. You come back from the fair and it's always a jungle. But I just can't cut it. I mean, I'm no pun intended, but I do not like sadness, you know. Okay, I see we're going to struggle. I like to struggle. You know? Look at all this schmutz on this thing. Okay. I don't remember what led me to buying a different carburetor, unless I just thought I needed a spare for a day in the future. But I don't know. I'm thinking, and that's dangerous, but I'm thinking that I just turned everything sideways to get it out of there. I guess technically the bottom is the clip you're supposed to take loose, but if you're motivated and lazy like me, you'll spill gas all over yourself. You know, the thing. So that's dandy, you know. I like wearing gasoline. Like perfume. Okay, we're gonna have a bad problem here shortly, because I'm gonna forget how everything goes if it doesn't just participate here. I don't want all this. Okay. I mean, that is exactly a new carburetor. Made in Mexico. So we know it's a good one. Come on. I got a new one of these, so we might as well use that too. plastic intake, so we can't go wrong on that. We always save our old parts too. Never ever throw your parts away. I mean, oh, I get it. Okay. This cannot be this easy, can it? Surely not. Surely not. That can't be that easy. Where everything would fit just like it's supposed to. I mean, that would be nuts if it would just go right together. Come on, baby doll. Come on. All right. Stuff is happening. Things are working. I think I pulled that a little too far though. There we go. I think I wanna, yeah. I think I'll go ahead and put the whole new shebang on. It comes with a new plug and that. So why wouldn't we do that thing? We just plug that in there. This must be like a factory carburetor I got. What in the world would possess me to do that? To get the correct parts? No, that can't be. Put this carburetor on when the mower's about shot, you know. I can't believe that this is working. Okay, that will feed over there, so we'll go ahead and put this back on. Gotta get that little vacuum line deal there. Man, I can't believe this. Stuff's gonna work. If this actually fixes it, I won't know what to do. It's gonna obviously take some cranking to get the thing full of fuel, but now that's not that size, but that's okay. We can make it go. All right, if we take this loose, swap our grounds. Pay no mind to the mouse chewed wire there. That should make no difference. Everything's plastic, so it ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, this blows my mind that stuff is working. Is it gonna be too short? Come on, be too short. We gotta have some struggle. Son of a Knutson if it ain't gonna work. That's crazy. Stuff going correctly. I think I want it over there to try to pull it through the loom. There. Now we got to put this back on because our fuel pump is in this lid and it's it's got to be hooked up to the little vacuum job there. But if this makes it run, I don't know, friends. I mean, how could we be so easy? It's going to take it a little bit to get fuel up there. Got a kerchuff out of it. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, the muffler fell off the other day. This is a fine machine, friends, a fine machine. Ooh, that still shut it off. Wonder how it did that, considering the fact that I cut that wire. Somehow magic happened. Oh, it shut the fuel off. So now will it start back up? All right. Sweet. I should probably hook that wire back up, you know, like it's meant to be. Now that I know that's not the problem. Kind of makes me wonder if it's still not causing some trouble. But it must have been mostly in that carburetor. So, live and learn there. I mean, I'm glad I had a new one on hand. I can live without the muffler for a while. It's super duper loud, but it's doable. I don't think these went here, now that I think about it. The ones that went here were these. I can fix the muffler. It looks like it just fell off. Now we're straight piped. But what I need to do is, I guess, weld some nuts to it or something so I can tighten some bolts through. I looked at it the other day. It'll go. But I'll probably just mow this time without it, just so we get her done. I'm not having no luck getting my bolts started again. There. What are these? Nope. What are these? Are these 8s? I think they are. Alright. Forgot something important. That little hanger was on this bolt. I really think it needs to be there. We're going. Down to 2 bolts. Get these back on. Which they don't. Nothing is a real bolt anymore, you know. It's all like self-tappers into plastic. We need to take that off sometime and reseal it. That side leaks all the time since it was new. You take it apart and you fix it, and then it starts leaking again. It's frustrating. It's probably due for an oil change anyway. So I'll get the stuff to do that, and sometime we'll fix that. And then she should be good to go again for another mowing, at least. I mean, I've had to work on it almost every single time this year, which tells me that we're about ready to buy a new one, you know? It's over 10 years old. I bought it in 2013. brand new, and I'm afraid we're probably to the point of, you know, buying another new one. So yeah, but anyway, I don't have enough gas to mow, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I do. It'll run out, so there's no use to even start. So I'll get more gas and then I'll be able to mow, you know. And I think Moline Dan is coming to visit, so it might be nice to mow some of this so it doesn't look like an abandoned place when he comes. But I'm gonna get on this project, and yeah, probably also, well, the battery's junk. It doesn't seem to want to start it anymore, but at this point in the year I might just make do with it and buy a new one next year, because those batteries don't seem to last over the winter very good for whatever reason. But the old horse is getting tired. She's worn. It's been in the shed all the time, I mean, but it's still wore out. I mean, it's cut a lot of grass in its day. We've been through tons of blades and spindles and belts, and I guess nothing lasts forever, but at least we heard it run again today, so in theory, tomorrow, when I try to mow, it should work. Do you suffer from low intelligence and are easily entertained? Well, then hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment. And that way we can keep making entertainment that your feeble minds can understand. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.